How we doing? Your boy up there in New York, Mario Cuomo, that boy's in trouble. I'm wondering, man, this dude putting the Mac game on the ladies or whatever, and I think the revenge, well, here it is, the time's up in the Me Too movement, aka the revenge of the old heads, all right, is jealous. Okay, but at the same time, we live in a culture where very culture sensitive type culture where you have to be very, very politically correct. You have to be careful about, I guess, where you put your hands and gaze in your eyes and all that. All right. So yeah, we're in a kinder culture, but more sensitive culture, so, and I think you see here Mario Cuomo's in that let's see, that early baby boomer or middle baby boomer generation or whatever, where I don't know, they're probably used to kind of deborn what they deborn the way to what they want, and that might have worked in his younger years, but that's not going to work now, because I guess the women are waking up. All right, so to that. All right, so these movements are making the scared unscared now. I got some problems with my with the swivel on my phone holder. All right, so he had a couple of press conferences where him kissing a woman on the head during a meeting or a convention that made headline news. Yeah, so man, this dude's got multiple allegations, and I guess it's got to a point to where that New York AG had pretty much said, look, it's a criminal offense now, all right, for him as a government employee, I guess, to make these type of unwelcome advances to the governor. The president is urging that he would, or he should, step down. Man. So, and maybe that was the way that Italian culture, because I guess he does have Italian heritage, worked. All right, but I think that started going away around the middle 2000s, because I've seen Italian people or whatever, kiss each other on both sides of the cheek and all that other stuff. All right, but I guess, hey, again, you really can't do that anymore. There's some people are welcome into it, and some people are not. Like, I think it's certain things, if you're around like your own people or your family, the ones that are close to you, the ones that are probably accepting to it, and then there's some that are not. So there's certain things I feel like I can probably say and do around my people, or people that look like me, and like, it's one of the things out of respect. Maybe if you get around another culture or another ethnicity, then it may not be customary. And I guess that's the thing that he's learning, but that we all are learning as more and more of these groups are coming to America. All right, so, man, but wasn't this the same guy? And it's political too, because isn't this the same guy that wanted to see Brett Kavanaugh, I guess, not him disqualified after some allegations or whatever that he did when he was, what, like 18 or 19, something like, what, 30 years ago? All right, because he got his Mac game on with a girl in college. This was the same guy. But in the end of the day, it's all about money, politics now, with the election coming up, and they're looking at bringing the New York government or the state in a different direction. Yeah, they want to bring up this file. All these politicians, they got a file, all right? Some are probably more minuscule, or some are probably more prolific than others, but when they change their mind, they'll pull that file out on you, okay? And I think just from doing a lot of the, reading a lot of these podcasts and reports, it has a lot to do with the way that those COVID cases were handled, particularly in New York City, where COVID, older people, okay, your senior citizens that did not have the COVID virus were put in a nursing home with people that had the COVID virus, okay? A lot of allegations that families of patients couldn't go in the hospital, okay, to maybe monitor or console others that went to the hospital. All right, other allegations, I'm saying allegations there, okay, that there was doctors getting paid to administer COVID-19 or whatever, okay. There was a lot of cases allegedly like that in New York. So I don't know, it's just a lot of scandalous stuff behind this man. I guess, you know, he was the man to put the blame on, and all of a sudden this stuff comes up. Okay, probably something he's been doing for 30, 40 years. So let's see what happens, because the pressure is mounting down on him more and more as time goes by. Okay, but I just think a lot of it has to do with the 2022 election. I guess they're going to get a new governor next year, and it looks like to me they want him out. Okay,